Hi guys, welcome to the Dive In podcast. My name is Sheila.
My name is Lydia. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. This is our first ever episode, and we are so glad and so grateful that you're starting and beginning this journey with us.
So please like, share, subscribe, tell your friend to tell a friend, and make sure everybody is starting this journey with us. So thank you for sharing if you've already done so.
And so let's dive
right
in. So we put out a couple of questions on Instagram of the kind of things that you want to know about us. And the first question that really popped up was how we met.
Well, I think the best person to answer that question is Lydia, because she's really dramatizes.
Well,
you know?
No, it's not about the drama. It's about the memory.
Yeah, okay, it's the memory, but yeah. So you go.
So we met at work. I was newly employed there, and I didn't know anybody. So I walked in, and you know how you're walking through the corridor and you can just hear a voice. And I just heard someone saying, "Okay, yes, please give him meds. All right, let's have breakfast, guys. Let's sit down." And she was like loud. I could hear her. You could tell that there was energy in the room. I walked in, and I was curious. I was so curious. I was like, "Who is this?" So I walked in and I saw this African girl. She was such a boss. And I was like, "Hi." And she was like, "Oh, hello, how are you? What's your name?" And I said, "My name is Lydia." And she was like, "Oh, my name is Sheila." And I was like, "Hi." And then she was like, "So are you Kenyan?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm Kenyan. And you?" "I'm Kenyan too." And then we just clicked since then, and we've been close since then, and thank God. It's been good.
Every time she tells that story, I'm just sitting there. It's like I'm listening it's about someone else. Like, it's just so funny. But anyway, that's how we met. We met at work, and I think after realizing that our values align, we just clicked. It's very interesting. Like, you know, people say you meet a friend and you have to take a long time to know them, or to even decide whether that person is suited to be your friend. But I think for us, it was just like a love at first sight. Is there something like that in friendships?
That is
I mean, it's
That's nice.
yeah, but yeah, we are very close, and
I think
I'm glad we met.
Yeah, and one of our values, I think we would say that is family. We hold family very dear. Not only blood, the family that, you know, that we are born into, but also the family that we choose.
100%. I love that.
And those are the people that I think they are more like ride or die in your life.
That's true.
Would you say?
I love what you said. Yeah. A lot of the times we are, you know, we the world's just set this standard whereby your family is blood, and it, you know, you've got to be related to, you know, be close or to really, you know, do stuff together. But I think, like you said, there are a lot of friends who really turn into family. Like, I feel like I've known you forever, you know.
Yeah,
like I don't think of you as my friend. I think of you like as my sister, you know. Yeah, which is a cool thing.
True.
Yeah.
I think another value that we have, we would say, is friendship. Really, even apart from
value friendship.
Yeah, we value friendship. You know, even our work friends, friends from school. You know, all circles of friends that we have. Would you say?
Yeah, I think that's really good. Yeah, we do, and I think we value friendship in the sense, like, we are very, like, our friendship is not just you say, "Oh, that person is my friend," but, you know, you are fully a friend to that person. Like, you're there for them in every stage of their life, in every aspect of their life, you know. Like, you're there for them if they need your help financially, emotionally, you know, socially, all of that stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. What's our other value?
I would say God.
Yeah, we are Christians. We love Jesus.
Yeah. And I think that is what has held our friendship together since we met, really.
Yeah.
Because if we, like, our values align with God also, I feel like He kind of just circles everything together for us. Yeah.
100%.
Another question that people have asked is, who and what inspired us to start this podcast?
Yeah, I remember that. So I think a lot of our friends who listen to podcasts have always told us, like, you know, have you guys ever thought about starting a podcast? Have you guys ever thought about starting a, you know, YouTube channel and stuff? So I think it's always been at the back of our minds,
Right.
but we've always been like, we should, but then we just don't. Procrastination. And then we had the opportunity of doing an interview with the Connect TV.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pete, who gave us the platform and the experience. And then we were like, oh, no, it's not that bad. I think we can do it.
We can do it.
So we ended up deciding to do it, and also Pete, introduced us to the right people, which was great. I think that's the who, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's the who.
Yeah. I think the what is just our chemistry. Is there something like that?
True.
Like just me and we really just flow.
Yeah.
Every time we're together in conversation, we don't always agree. But like even in the disagreement, we're very, we just flow. So
that's true.
I think that's what it is.
That's true. And also one of the things that I would say inspired us was the fact that we've always wanted to share our journeys with people. And the only way we could do that was through a podcast or through YouTube. Yeah. You have your own Instagram that is a very inspiring page for moms. And I feel like it's one of the things that inspired us too.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I when I was pregnant with my daughter, I remember I just learned everything really from the moms who are kind enough to be very vulnerable on their journeys online. And so I thought, I'm sure someone can learn something from me, or I can learn something from someone. So that's just one of the things. So you should follow me at Being Mamatory on Instagram.
Follow me too on Instagram. My handle is Lydia_Shafa_Toro. I hope you'll find me.
Of course they'll find you. Yeah, we'll put our names down here somewhere, and then you guys can just follow us on there.
Yeah.
So that's the who and what. Yeah.
Another question that popped up was what impact we hope this podcast can have on people or even on ourselves. Yeah.
Well, we really hope and pray that this podcast will bless you. We hope it will teach you something.
Yeah.
We hope it will elevate you, that it will remind you of your self-worth. That it will also push you to be the best version of yourself. I could go on and on and on, but honestly, I really hope it empowers everybody who watches it. Yeah. And for ourselves, I really hope it helps us to it's a learning journey. So I just hope that both of us are gonna get something from it as well. Yeah. What do you think?
For us to grow.
Yeah.
In all the phases of our lives.
Yeah.
And also I think it will also encourage us to keep living authentically. Just be ourselves.
Yes.
Because this is who we are, really.
What you see is what you get.
So since we're talking about friendship,
yes.
And you say you're this friend that knows me so well.
Yes.
What is the one thing you like most about me?
Hey, I could go on and on. I like one thing that I like about you is your readiness. Like you're always ready. Like you're always there. Like you don't think twice about being there for me. Like I always find that, like you're always there for me. That's just like you're always giving. I love how you love my baby. I think most. Well, even before my baby, you would love me.
That's true.
Yeah. So I just love your readiness. You're always there. You don't think about it. You love me genuinely. I know that for a fact. Yeah. I think that's one thing I like about you. I also just like how you're very honest with me, like in a lot of areas, not just work, like in life. And I love that every time I come to you for validation, like I just get that. You're not just always there to be like, no, don't worry about that, or you're not dismissive, or you're not like sometimes you don't even need to respond. Like you're just always there. You just be like, even when I'm being silly, you're just like, and then later you're like our minion,
Yeah. Okay.
I think I like that, because there are times when you really, that's all you want. So yeah, that's one thing I like about you. Okay, tell me what you like about me.
Ooh. Well, there are not too many.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I was like, what? Okay.
I'm joking. Well,
Wait, there better be many.
well, there are too many.
Ama, if this
There are
friendship ends
too
here.
many. There are too many. There are too many. I think the one thing that stood out for me the moment I met you was nothing stops you. Nothing stops you.
Really?
A lot of things can come in your way and they can try and stop you, but nothing stops you. I feel like if you set your mind to something, you will achieve it, and it doesn't matter who is trying to get in your way.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
It's a very good thing. I think it challenges me to want to move. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be left behind. Let me just,
I'm glad you say that. And there's some, when I was new in Australia, the lady who hosted me, her name is Betty. I used to be this person who, when someone tells me no, I'll just take it. But then Betty told me, never take no for an answer. Wow. You have to be like, but what if, And I think that's helped me. And that's why, I try and not let things stop me. Like you said, I'm being humble.
Oh, that's okay. You don't have to be humble. Another thing I love about you, like you said, honesty. I feel like you're the most honest person I've met.
Aww.
You would tell me the truth no matter what.
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, it's very important to have people like this in your lives. People who just tell you the truth, and they say it, in love and with love, know, and it's something very important, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, when you're friends with someone, if you cannot be honest with that person, then they can't grow. They can't learn from their mistakes. And if you're and also you who is receiving the feedback of someone being honest to you, you should really be open to receive it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes what causes a lot of friendships to break is when someone is honest with you and you end up being very apprehensive or defensive. You don't want to hear it, or you're like, oh, you can't tell me that and stuff. And I think that in the end can actually make that person not tell you. They might tell you a version of the truth, not the pure truth, and because they don't want to hurt you.
They will kind of sugarcoat it for you, and not really tell you what it is.
Yes, and you want someone to just
to be
straight
real.
up. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. I like that about you.
Oh, thank you.
And the fact that you shared Tori with me, it's the best. It's the best thing ever. It just makes my days. Sometimes we would be talking and she would come and visit me at home. And I'm like, okay, let's hurry up. Let's go to your house. I need to see Tori. So
like
thank
yesterday.
You. Oh, like yesterday. Yes. Okay. Moving on swiftly.
Yeah, loves Tori more than me. Yeah.
So about children, and since we've been talking about Tori, what is your most fun childhood memory?
Fun childhood memory.
Most fun.
It's interesting that I'm actually thinking. But, I don't know, fun childhood memory? I'm just trying to think. Yeah.
Really?
Like childhood, what age?
You would say anywhere between 4 and 18.
Oh, 4 and 18.
I think.
I think my
because people
best time...
They can remember things from like probably 4 years old, I think.
Yeah. I think my best childhood memory was when we lived in Eldoret and we used to travel to Kericho to my grandma's for Christmas. And I think my favorite part was my dad used to buy us new, Christmas clothes.
Yeah.
Christmas clothes? Yeah, like, is it Christmas clothes?
Yeah,
like Christmas clothes, new stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll dress up and then we would drive all the way 2 hours to Kericho. I think that was really exciting because I used to get to see my cousins eat a lot of mahindi choma. Yeah. Google that if you don't know.
Oh, mahindi choma.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say mine would be almost the same as yours, but it would be Christmas. And then we would go to church on 31st. And then we would stay up through the night to welcome the new year.
Kesha.
Yes. And we were really young then, like my brother and I were the youngest. And that was the only time we were allowed to stay up all night. Yeah. And my dad used to get fireworks, and we were in the village in Cabernet, and he would buy lots of fireworks and we would just, And he would tell everyone about it. And he'd be like, oh, we're getting fireworks this time. So make sure you're up until midnight. And the whole village was waiting. Everybody
You mean
would
fireworks
wait.
in the village? Who wouldn't wait?
I know. It was so much fun.
Oh,
So
that's
much
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
I would love to go back to those days. They were so good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Aya Dada, tell us, what's the one thing you would change about yourself if you could change?
Whoa.
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Yeah. But honestly, I don't think I would change anything about myself.
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
I
I don't
love
think I would change anything. I'm grateful, you know? I feel like it took a while to get here. And since I'm here, I'm just happy.
I love that.
Yes.
Content.
Very content.
She's content.
What about you?
What would I change about myself? Like, if it's about myself, procrastination, is that a thing you can change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
If it's something that you've been doing
like
for
I think every time I the books I read, you know, people be like, you need to turn the idea into an action and stuff. And I have so much that I just always tell people, maybe I should do this, but I just never do it. So I think procrastination, like I should just step, like we've done with this. I'm so proud of ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Because this has been a conversation, it's been a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
But the fact that we are here now is just something. So yeah, procrastination. Yeah, I would delete that from my whatever. Yeah.
From your whole life.
Yes.
Yeah. We
Yes.
would be so far.
That's right.
That's true. But
Yeah.
we're getting there.
We're getting
Getting
Yeah,
there.
self-awareness.
Wow, that's good. And so about that, I would love to know what is your dream destination?
Well, when this is very interesting. When I was little, I used to say, oh, when I get married, I want to go to Zanzibar for a honeymoon. Like by that time, I had not even gone anywhere
Has that changed?
outside the country. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
to where?
To Maldives. I love Maldives. Yeah. I'd love to go to Maldives. I don't know if it's I don't know. I think my definition was of a dream destination before. It used to be something that was far reach. Is there a word like that? Like something like you couldn't do.
Yeah.
You couldn't go, you couldn't afford at the time. But now I feel like it's just somewhere where I need to plan and go.
Oh, well, thank God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, so yeah, but I think it's Maldives. I love Maldives. I'd love to go to Maldives. So if you're out there and you want to sponsor a girl to Maldives, I'm the girl.
Well. Then I guess I'll meet you there. That is my dream destination too.
You're joking.
Yes, it is.
You're joking.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Dubai because you love Dubai.
I've
I mean,
been.
I know you've been, but I thought it's like you're...
Really?
Yeah.
It's just that Dubai is very accessible. Okay. It's not as expensive as people think, honestly. Yeah. It's affordable if you if you save and all that. Oh, wow. But definitely Maldives.
So we should go together.
I know. So the sponsor, we are two. Two girls. Thank you. Very much.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So since
we're talking about travel.
Well, travel or like your dream destination, something so happy, like it's a happy memory.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something that you fear the most.
Oh God.
I can go first if you like.
Yeah, you go first.
I fear planes landing.
What?
Yes.
You do?
Landing, just the landing is very scary. Or even flying over water. Have you ever looked out the window?
Did you just say yee?
Have you ever looked out the window and it's just water?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't think of it as a fear. I just think, wow, look. Yeah. I actually don't think of it as a scary. I mean, I know it's scary if something went wrong, but I don't think of it as scary. I just think of like, wow, beautiful. I mean, I just look at the linings and I'm like, whoa, very nice.
Wow.
Yeah. You scared? You actually scared of that?
Yes. If I look out the window and I just see water.
But is that your greatest fear, or
I
is
would-
that something you're scared? Like I feel like your greatest fear is like something that you. I mean, that is your fear. That's a fear you have. I feel.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like you still travel, right? I mean, you always travel. So, tell us something that you never want to happen. I feel like that would be a greatest fear. Like, could happen, but you would never want it to happen. I don't know. Is it just me that I think that's my greatest fear? Like,
Oh, I
because
know
if,
what you mean.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have something to share that's your greatest fear? You don't even want to say it. Exactly. That's now your greatest fear.
I want to say it, but I'm like, God forbid. Even before I say it,
That's your greatest fear.
what is your greatest fear?
Do I have to say it?
Well, the question's there. We have to answer it.
I think my greatest fear is death. Like death.
Me too.
Like my like me dying and leaving my baby. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but or like or someone very close to me, you know, like if someone really close to me, or like since I had Tori, it's like my greatest fear. Like if like I always think, you know, like if something happens to me, like, you know, who's gonna take care of her? Like I do, you know. But anyway, I don't like that question.
Wow.
Moving on swiftly.
Wow. That's deep.
I know.
I
It's
can't go
scary.
that deep. Well, but I think the deepest I can go, which is actually true, I think is death, yes. Not of my own, but of like my
Other people.
parents,
Yeah,
especially.
yeah.
I think I'm grateful that God has given them such, you know, they've been well all through. And I pray that they live longer and all that. I don't think anyone is ever prepared
Oh no.
for that. So
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how
Yeah.
you're ready. You just can never be ready for death. That's
That's
just
true.
my thinking.
yeah. Whew, that was like a
I know, right? That's how I feel too.
yeah. So what do you do? Like, since now we're talking about so many things that are, you know, a bit depressing, what do you do to reset?
Personally,
Yeah.
I have so many things that I do to reset. I listen to music. I love music. Like
me
I think music really just takes off that anxiety.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes me cry it out, you know. And sometimes I just ground myself, which is like I go outside and I take off my shoes and I just stand on the grass.
Oh, wow.
I feel like that just grounds me. Like I take deep breaths. That's how I reset. Or I just sleep.
Oh, me too.
Sleep.
In fact, that's my number one.
I just sleep and and then when I wake up, I'm good. Sometimes I'm not, but
I would say mine is sleep first. If I want to reset, I'll just block everything out and just sleep because that's the only way I can save my energy. Or probably, you know, kind of resting produces more energy.
true.
So
Rest
in that way,
produces more energy. Wow.
I know I'm resetting. Massages, you know, self-care.
Yeah.
Self-care is a way of resetting also.
Oh,
you
it
know,
is.
getting your nails done.
It's a good way of resetting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for me it's just sleep, self-care, pretty much, and work sometimes. Just bang, 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 bang. Working. Yeah, which we all do all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, what is your favorite food?
I love ugali.
Oh,
Ugali and skuma.
oh yeah.
Mursik is my favorite food. As basic as that is, I don't want any meat with it. Just like that. That's just my favorite. That's just one thing that when I eat,
You're happy.
yes,
You've reached where you're going.
that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy other cuisines, but like
Yeah.
that's like I love ugali. And because my mom is here, she's cooking a lot of that. What a blessing.
Bless her. How nice. So since you love ugali,
Yeah.
we're in Australia.
Yeah.
We don't have jogo around here. I think there is one called jogo
Yeah.
back home.
Yeah.
Where do you get your flour from?
There is ugali here. I mean, there is no jogo here, but there is African shops that sell. I think don't quote me, but it's like Protozia or something. It's a South African brand, Protea.
I think.
Yeah, Yeah, there's ugali. There's ugali here. And if you're in Australia, the closest you'll get to sukuma wiki is the I think our sukuma wiki is the Chinese kale. I think
probably.
But like skuma I'm speaking Swahili now, but like see, I'm like going into, I'm zoning.
Yeah.
But like skuma wiki is kale is really good for skuma wiki, and ugali you get from ugali you get from the African shop, the flour, and there's, if you like milk, there's a milk in Coles supermarket. I don't remember the name, but if you follow us on social media, I will put it on Instagram. It tastes exactly like mursik.
Like mursik?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, if you love something, you find it. Like you said, nothing stops me. Yeah, there you go.
That's true.
I stop laughing.
Anyway, so
you are saying you. So what do you like? Like, what do you like to eat? Me, I like
anything pastry, chapati, mandazi, bread, anything pastry like.
Yes.
I
yes,
love
yes.
bread so much. Yes, especially the smell of fresh bread. What?
Lydia cooks mandazi twice a week, maybe 3 times. Maybe we should start a business. She cooks mandazi twice or 3 times a week.
That's true.
Actually, there's mandazi here.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, I hope it's good.
Mandazi.
I hope it's good. Oh yeah? Wow. Anything pastry, anything flour-like, I love. Yeah, I do. Alrighty, so what are you most passionate about?
Family.
Oh wow. I would say that too. I would say the same.
Guys, that mandazi slaps. Anyway, I'm more passionate about, I think, family. Really, like, family is everything to me, you know? Yeah, I'm very passionate about family. I'm very passionate about empowering young girls. I'm very passionate about empowering anyone. Like, just telling anyone out there that you can do it. Like, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you're at in that moment. You actually can do anything you want to do. If you put your mind to it, you can do it, you know? So long as you just move from the thinking part, the wishing part, the willing part to the action part, you can be anything you want to be. So don't let anything hold you back. I'm very passionate about that because it's changed my life personally, and I hope it changes yours. And this is what the Diving Podcast is about. As much as we will talk about different things in life, as much as we talk about different stages, our main goal is that we empower you, we inform you, you know, and we just push you to being the best version of yourself.
Oh, I like that. I would say the same. I think the one thing that I would add, I would say I am passionate about change. Just positive change. Any positive change, I would say I'm passionate about.
That's very true. Lydia is this person who, if there's something you want to do that is moving you from a comfortable zone to like a new phase where it's always challenging and unfamiliar.
Yeah.
She's the person who will tell you, go for it. Just do it. Like, you know, you can get through it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's true.
It's true. Very passionate about change.
I am. That's very true.
Yeah. So that's a lot about us, isn't it?
That's almost everything, really.
Yeah, I feel like you guys now know us. This was just an introduction. We want you guys to be a part of this channel. Like, we want you guys to participate by sending us messages about what you guys want us to talk about. In the future, we hope to bring in guests who are specialized in certain areas to just share their knowledge with us. So please share, subscribe, tell a friend, and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you can get all the videos about us. And also, we appreciate any feedback that you have about the videos that we do, because we are about growth. We are learning. Yeah. This is our first ever video, so please support us.
Yeah, let us know exactly what you think about this. For anyone out there who wants to know how to learn how to cook mandazi, I can teach you.
Yep. Follow her on her Instagram,
Yeah.
and she will teach us. Actually, sometimes we'll just cook on our one of the shoots. We'll just
Yeah,
cook
that would
mandazi,
be a good idea.
isn't it? Yeah. Casually cook mandazi with
True.
chai. So
While we're
stick
shooting a
around
video.
if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. And yeah, it's just us really. I hope you like our authentic selves. And we're so glad for all those people, for the 100 people who are following us on our Instagram page,
We love you
that we
so
haven't
much.
even posted anything except one picture. We are so grateful.
And
we are very grateful.
And the ones who've subscribed and we don't have a video yet.
I
This is gonna be a
know.
first. God love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We will talk about this a few months down the line and we'll be like, oh my goodness, how did we get here? And it's just because of you guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.
Bye.